Am I the a-hole for saying no to signing a contract to use my dying husband's inheritance to pay for his family's inheritance? My husband is terminally ill, and yesterday we were told that he has several weeks to live. I've been my husband's primary carer since being diagnosed 8 months ago and have been doing everything to support him, including sacrificing my work. A few months ago, we started to develop his will with consultation of a lawyer in estate planning. My husband is leaving a large portion of his estate to family, which I am very supportive of. As such, his will outlines that his family receives all this money from his estate. The problem is, that in Australia, the 401k he has is a primary part of his wealth and is by law left to the spouse, not the estate. That means that to pay for all these gifts, it would have to come out of either selling our home, or me using my inheritance money to settle the gifts. My husband is comfortable with the will, and in me fulfilling his wishes by either me selling our home, or using my inheritance as his partner to settle the gifts. Either way, the gifts are going to be paid and the will is absolutely valid. Tonight, an uncle of my partner turns up from another state and starts explaining the above, stating that the family is at risk of not receiving the inheritance because of the will only including the estate, and emphasis here, by law the spouse is to receive the 401k, superannuation we call it here. The will specifies I receive anything left after the gifts. He asks me to sign a handwritten deed, stating that I will fund his family's gifts using the 401k money, or my own money. In other words, forcing my hand in paying them their gifts, if his estate doesn't cover it. I took great offense to this, and stated this is incredibly disrespectful and insulting, especially since my husband didn't ask for this, that he has very limited time and we're wasting it on political and legal issues, and most importantly, that you would question me as his husband and my ability to fulfill my dying husband's final wishes. I quickly broke into tears, and left the room and refused to speak to the uncle. Before I left I said I will review the contract, but not before my lawyer reviewed it. My husband was very sad when I left the room, and was mad at the uncle for doing this to me. I feel like this uncle is meddling in our affairs as husbands. He is trying to look out for his family, but in doing so, has shown to me the little trust he has in me as the man my husband picked all these years ago, married and am now losing. I have seen this uncle a few times a year over the duration of our relationship. Of course I would fulfill my husband's wishes, and my whole life is him. I'm shocked we would spend this time on semantics of how money is distributed, than to be present with my beautiful man in his final moments. Am I the a-hole for not signing this handwritten deed?